It's been a rough couple of months for pet groomer Joyce To. That's because authorities in Singapore have designated pet salons as non-essential businesses. So Joyce has had to close for the last 2 months. But as Singapore gets ready to reopen, these furry customers will be some of the first in line for a trim.
The first 2 weeks are fully booked. A lot of dogs have been struggling at home with their owners contacting me on how to trim their nails, how to squeeze their anal glands, and owners don't have the knowledge to do this kind of basic maintenance.
Social distancing measures will be in place when businesses open their doors again. Pet owners must check in on a government contact tracing app and are not allowed to wait in the shop. While some businesses are being revived, others are flatlining. This Italian restaurant has been scraping by on takeaway and delivery orders since April, but its owners have recently decided to shut their doors permanently.
We have suddenly a drop of about 50 to 60% of no dine-in, and for the month of May, we have to pay also 50% of the rental. It doesn't justify to pay this kind of rental at this period of time. Yeah, so that's why we decided to hold it.
Help is on the way, but it's not arriving fast enough. Singapore's parliament is preparing to pass legislation to give small businesses up to 4 months of rental waivers. But it's unclear when that money will reach struggling tenants. One survey shows more than 7,500 businesses have gone under since late March.
Last week, Singapore announced another stimulus package to save jobs. That takes its total coronavirus relief budget to $70 billion, almost a fifth of the country's GDP. For businesses that remain shut, the government will continue to provide a 75% wage subsidy until they can reopen. These include retail shops, gyms, and cinemas.
The gradual reopening has stoked fears of a prolonged recession. Some experts are predicting Singapore's worst economic decline in more than half a century.
For now, I think we do expect an L-shaped recovery and picking up only by 2021. If we look at China as a leading indicator, I think they do show that there's sluggish external demand because the global economy is still weighed by the pandemic and by the lockdowns. Singapore, being a very export-dependent economy, is likely to suffer from the same fate.
Joyce is thankful that she'll be able to earn a living again, but it may be a few more weeks before she can celebrate with friends at a restaurant. And by then, she hopes her favorite diner will still be there. Sandy Huang, TRT World, Singapore.